Alright, what's up guys? It's about 4:35 on a Friday morning, and we are about to train. Well, I am about to train because I'm crazy. Um, Went to bed relatively late. Was supposed to train last night. Ended up not doing that. So today is just a upper body day. It's going to be some chest, it's going to be some back, it's going to be some shoulders. I don't know the exact format of the workout because I didn't really have time to think about it. So I'm going to go in and piecemeal together something that I think will be good. It's going to feature a lot of primary movements, and it's going to feature some pump stuff too. Uh, Really nothing. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Hopefully I don't get excited because every time I step into a gym, I'm like a kid in a candy store. So opted to go to dinner with the wife last night. DJ's dugout downtown was packed because state wrestling is there, and now we went to the one in Exarban, and it was a little packed, but it wasn't anything too crazy. So had some wings, had a Philly steak, had some nachos. Not a fan of nachos, so I let my wife handle that. But it was good. Training fasted too, so that's why it was kind of a big dinner last night. Wasn't not going to be able to really do anything tonight either, as have a brotherhood night with my fraternity brothers, and gonna chill out with them, connect with them a little bit. Don't really get out to do that a whole lot like I like to, but such is life sometimes. But other than that, we're just gonna train hard today, as we try to every day. Put up a picture or a video rather of me at a bodybuilding show I did a few years back, and let's just say I'm fired up to make some more improvements, especially in the conditioning department. But really not much more to say. It's early. I'm really tired. I literally just rolled out of bed. So we're going to get on going. We're going to listen to some podcasts on the way there, and hopefully we're going to do right. All right? Stay tuned. So this is a condensed workout that I had to do due to time constraints. Uh, Chest and back, which is something I generally don't do, but I still think it's a very effective workout. It just doesn't work for me unless I'm in a real time crunch. So the way that I like to structure an upper body workout like this is that I pick what my main movement is going to be for each body part, or at least one of the body parts, and then I build around that movement or those two movements. So for instance, the T-bar row was my main movement for back. So everything else I did around that uh, was meant to be more of a pump workout. So obviously I'm starting off with lat pull downs to develop a good mind muscle connection with the muscle before I really hammer it with um, some bent over rows on the T-bar. So a couple of things that you need to keep in mind when you're constructing an upper body routine like this, specifically chest and back. Again, emphasize the major big exercises for that particular body part. Number two, uh, I would not recommend, and you can make the case against me, um, which is just fine. I'm open for training debate. I really wouldn't try to take many of these sets that you have inside of a workout like this to failure. You'll just set yourself up to have your ass beat, basically. So you want to be careful with taking these sets to failure. So obviously I pushed relatively hard on the lat pull down, but notice I didn't do a big heavy weight. And I'm warming up on these T-bars, but notice I'm not doing a whole lot of reps just to get the muscle warm. I kind of went close to failure on these. So again, pick those big exercises and just push. Definitely wasn't a PR today. I didn't expect it, but I definitely want to get some work in. Now, a little bit on the exercises you need to center, you need to have in your routine to build around when you're doing something like this. So with this, the chest and back routine, you want to make sure that they're multi-joint movements that you're centering the workout around, i.e. your bent rows, your deadlifts, your bench, your incline press, your dumbbell incline press, your one-arm row. It definitely shouldn't be an isolation movement. These are not isolation movement, as you can see, and I'm trying to push real hard on them. As you can tell, we got stiff arm pull downs, so we're bookending the workout with another pull down variation. We began with a pull down variation, so that's just basically giving me a stretch and isolating the muscle even more. Now on the next slide, you'll see that I used a hammer strength bench press. Even though it's a hammer strength bench press, it's still a multi-joint movement. Now I started off with flies just to get the good mind muscle connection. Really didn't feel like filming that, and I was on a bit of a time crunch, as you heard multiple times before, but I'm really just trying to concentrate on the movement. Notice the slow downward stroke, even though it's a compound movement. I'm just trying to maintain control throughout that movement 100%. Again, when you're building a routine like this, make sure that the movements that you're building around are big, they're multi-joint, and they're going to affect the muscle at a I wouldn't say maximum rate, but they will spread the stress across the greatest part of the muscle. So as you can see, doing that with bench. Then we had some, yeah, machine presses. I thought I did dips before, but I didn't. So ended up uh, doing a couple of sets here. Again, you want to keep the volume relatively low, at least when it comes to your isolation movements, and then move from there. So I could write a whole blog post, whole article on this, but it's fairly straightforward. So if you're in a time crunch, I recommend you do this workout. I think it's great. So, you know, something to keep in your toolbox. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you on the flip side. And again, visit my website, Tenacity Strength.